Nanalse. We don't summarize books. We extract their spirit.
1799. Paris. Napoleon Bonaparte rules France.
His ministers weave intrigues. His generals rival one another. And everyone is trying to figure out who will be the next to fall.
But there was one man in Paris who didn't need to guess. He knew. He knew who hated whom, who feared what, and who was closest to betrayal, theft, even before they admitted it to themselves. But how? That is the question.
Joseph Fouché. He wasn't the strongest man in France. Not the smartest. Not the richest. And not the closest to Napoleon. But he was the most well-informed. Joseph, Minister of Police who survived the revolution, survived Napoleon, and survived the monarchy that followed. While everyone around him fell, he remained, not because he was lucky, but because he knew what no one else did. And the strange thing was, he didn't search for these secrets. Fouché didn't interrogate anyone. He didn't pressure. He didn't threaten. He listened. A friend pours out his anxieties. Fouché never interrupts. A general complains about Napoleon's neglect. Fouché nods interest.
A minister vents about a rival. Fouché smiles understandingly. Everyone left that meeting with a rare feeling.
This man understands me. And the next day, Fouché wrote it all down. At first, he didn't have any big secrets, only small fragments. A complaint here, a minor confession there, a fear mentioned in passing. But Fouché collected these fragments, pieced them together, connected them, read between the lines, until he possessed what no one else did. A hidden copy of every person. Not what people say openly, but what they fear in secret. And this knowledge was stronger than any army.
Stop. Think about it. How did this information get to him?
He didn't steal it. He didn't buy it. It was given to him by the very will of those to whom it belonged. What's more, they felt grateful for being able to say it out loud. The most dangerous secrets are not stolen. They are given away. Not because they are naive, and not because they blindly trust, but because Fouché created something very rare. The feeling that you will not be judged.
He didn't interrupt. He didn't pass judgment. He didn't express shock. He only accepted. And when a person feels they won't be judged, something happens beyond their will. He didn't interrupt.
They start talking, not because they decided to open up,
But because the silence became heavier than the confession. People believed his secret was asking the right questions.
But he didn't ask more than others. He simply created something rare. He made people feel like they could say anything.
And years later, when Robert Greene studied his life and the lives of those like him, he called this principle Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. And years later,
but Fouché knew that the secret was not in the questions.
It was in making the other person want to speak.
now, think about yourself. How many times have you said more than you intended? Now,
How many times have you walked away from a conversation and asked yourself, why did I say that? It wasn't because you were careless, and it wasn't because you were weak.
but because someone created that feeling, the feeling of being understood, that you wouldn't be judged. And in that moment, you spoke, and you didn't notice that the conversation was never equal. But because
who didn't interrupt you, who quietly nodded their head.
Who made you keep talking all on your own?
The person Were they trying to understand you? Or did they understand how to read you? Were they
Fouché did not teach the world how to spy. He taught it something far more dangerous. He taught that the most dangerous spies are not those who know how to ask questions,
but those who make you want to answer?
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.